Today, we do a little unboxing video. And it's definitely a little unboxing video. We are going to open up a signed baseball from a Pittsburgh Pirates legend. So let's crack this open on Tom Was Here. Hi everyone! Tom Was Here back at it with, I guess you could say, an unboxing video. Not a mystery box. This was an eBay find. But look, if you watch recent events and recent news, Major League Baseball is dying. The owners and the players can't seem to get along. Back there was a strike in 1993, and I remember being a younger kid then and hearing about how baseball was dead and nobody would come back to it. And, it survived this long, but we're in kind of that same boat now where between the owners and the players, no one wants to give. They want all these compromises that no one's going to make. And to be honest, baseball was dead in Pittsburgh a long time ago. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, you know that baseball is a rough business. And basically the owner's there to generate a profit and doesn't really invest too much into the big market club or into the major league team. It's always investments in like minor leagues or international money or stuff like that. And by the time it actually gets to the major league product, it ends up getting traded away for future prospects, and the cycle continues forever. But I noticed on my wall here that I didn't have a lot of Pirates represented except for that Roberto Clemente card, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool to get an autograph from a Pittsburgh Pirates great? Sadly, as with, beyond Bradshaw, because Bradshaw's in that top helmet signed there, the other two Steelers greats I've actually seen play most of their career, in fact all of their career for these two, with my own eyes. Now, I don't remember the early days of Hines Ward's career. I can't remember offhand, but Polamalu, I can remember him being drafted to seeing every snap through his entire career. Can't say that about anybody Pittsburgh Pirates-wise that I would say, yeah, I watched their career and they became a Hall of Famer and, all that. Or, major or an MVP, maybe Andrew McCutchen. But when I was looking for Pittsburgh Pirates autographs, you have to look to the past. And what I can say I found on eBay here is, of the 4 statues that surround PNC Park, arguably you could say, and I'm sure there's been other ones, but arguably you could say the 4 best players to ever put on a Pirate uniform. Wouldn't it be cool if I found a signed baseball by one of these players on eBay for a reasonable price? I only paid $60 for this. Now, this autograph, let's put it this way. Of the 4 statues that surround PNC Park, 2 of those players would arguably be considered unattainable. In the sense that one is Roberto Clemente, and if you go looking for his autograph, they even have slabs of Beckett on like a piece of paper, and it's like $5,000 or his rookie cards are about that much. But if you look at actually on a baseball, I think I saw a couple for like 10 grand, but they're even more than that. And the other one is Honus Wagner. And Honus Wagner, his baseball card, the original T206 baseball card, I think it's a T206 baseball card, goes for, $1 million plus, maybe more now, maybe like $4 million. It was $1 million back then when Wayne Gretzky bought it, I think in the 90s. But the other 2, surprisingly, are attainable. But one's alive and one died more than 20 years ago. So is it weird that the one that died more than 20 years ago, who was arguably one of the greatest power hitters to ever play the game, is attainable at a reasonable price? Now, maybe he signed a lot. I don't know the details. I just happened to stumble across this one, and I went, you know what? Of signed baseballs to have, this would be a good one. Hall of Famer, the only player to win the NL Championship Series MVP, a World Series MVP, and the NL MVP in the same year. I believe a 7-time All-Star. And JSA certified, which is legit. You know, if you're looking for certification, you know, it's legit. Now, this baseball is a bit weathered, but that's you know, kind of what you have going for it. That it was definitely used and then, you know, signed, but that's quite all right. Struggling with the bag here. What's happening? Yeah, it's not like a pristine baseball. But keep in mind that this player died in 2001, and that narrows it down because of the 2 remaining statues that are there. One of them's still alive, and that's Bill Mazeroski. But the one I'm talking about in question, who died in 2001, is Pops. Willie Stargell. Willie Stargell with a JSA cert, which is awesome. I mean, and $60? I think I put in a bid, $59.99, and got it. Nobody else bid. JSA certed. Willie Stargell. You know, of the balls to have, you're talking about one of the greats all time. You know, many legendary, you know, I can't remember who it was that hit it out of Dodger Stadium this year. And they're like, the only person I ever seen it hit farther was Willie Stargell. So, I mean, you know, I never got to see the prime Stargell. You know, I was too, you know, I was barely a gleam in the eye when he was at his best. But, you know, every time you go to PNC Park, Willie's there waiting at the third base gate, waiting for you. But yeah, that's, you know, that's a great find. I'm very proud to put that up on the wall because the thing about Pirates, especially more recent Pirates, is they don't stick around too long. You know, I thought McCutchen would have been one of those when he got an MVP award. I thought McCutchen would be, you know, someone that would wear that kind of that badge. And he's a very Pittsburgh loyal guy. Even when he went to other teams, he does root on the other teams. And I really thought if they ever put a statue of a modern player, it would be McCutchen. But alas, now he's bounced around teams and never really, you know, got back to those MVP standards that that probably won't work. MLB, and this is true about their current issues as well, is very much set in the past. They haven't evolved like the other sporting leagues have evolved. You know, they'll never put a salary cap on baseball, and it's going to ruin the sport. Eventually, situations like this and them not putting a salary cap and making small market teams competitive is going to kill the sport. And when you can sit there and bank profits like the Pittsburgh Pirates owner does currently and not invest in your major league team and just rake money, baseball's just never going to survive situations like that, especially when the owners are trying to be additionally greedy, you know, on these you know, this lockout that they're going to have. They're already canceling regular season games. So you look to the past, you look to the greats to have ever played the game. It's a shame what's happened in baseball, and it's really a shame what happened in baseball in Pittsburgh, because the one time they made the wild card back in, geez, how long ago was that? 2013 now? This town turned real quickly into a baseball town. You know, a lot of Pirates management and ownership will criticize the fans. Like, well, the fans don't show up, so how can we invest money in a team? Fans don't show up because you don't put a capable product on the field. That's why the fans don't show up. You know, you don't have any bankable stars. You're still selling Clemente's jersey in the clubhouse because you can't put any bankable stars jerseys available. No one's going to buy them because they're gone the next year and they're traded for more prospects. So, knowing that there's a statue of Pops outside the stadium, it seemed okay to add to my collection. A solid get. Very proud to add that to my collection. And to, you know, I'm still looking for more Penguin stuff. I do have some Penguin stuff from events, but still looking for like a Crosby and stuff, because he will be immortal. He will be one of those timeless players, similar to like Lemieux, who I wouldn't mind getting either. But bought a little case for this that I'm struggling with to try to get it open. There we go. And yeah, Pops will be adorning the wall here when, the cabinet somewhere when I actually, for the next unboxing video, whenever that may be. I wonder if I can actually get that in there, and there we go. There we go. Okay. Took a little bit of a struggle. I don't know if I should keep the JSA card in there or not, but there you are. Pops will be finding his way onto the wall there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you ever go scouting for eBay for just random autographs? I just stumbled across this one. I actually, I haven't been buying the mystery boxes as of late. Been kind of saving my money for other things that are coming on. Steel City Con in a month is, they keep adding people and it's just been crazy. But yeah, that'll do it. Let me know your thoughts on the Pirates, the current state of the Pirates, and when you go to buy a Pirates jersey, let's not kid ourselves. I'm sure some of you may buy like a Cabrian Hayes or kind of one of the younger guys, but why would you invest in a Pirates jersey that's not, say, like Willie Stargell, Barry Bonds, players that even if they left the team, are timeless. Not a player that they can trade at the drop of a hat, because they've done that now. There was a lot of Garrett Cole jerseys that were sold. There were a lot of Jameson Taillon jerseys that were sold, and all these other guys, and then they're gone. Gone. I have a Starling Marte. He's gone. I think I had a Jung Ho Gung for his. Well, that's Jung Ho Gung's fault, but still, he's gone. I had a lot of different jerseys, and most of them are gone. Like, why is it worth investing in something of a player gone? You know who's not going to be gone? Now, if the Pirates could, they would trade Roberto Clemente's rights to, like, the Yankees or another team. If they could trade the rights to... They would trade the rights to any player to get more money. They don't care about legacy or the team or how bad they've ruined it in the past few years. But the good thing is they can't. So... those players are immortal. Those players that surround PNC Park, Clemente, Stargell, Honus Wagner, Mazeroski, maybe they'll add others, but those players are immortal. And those are the ones that, if you ever want to invest in a jersey, that's the one to invest in. It's one of those ones that they cannot trade and they can't get rid of. But that'll wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts on the Pirates, or if you just ever stumbled onto any Pirate stuff, or you have any Pirate sign stuff. Let me know in the comments below. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey did, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so. Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, and Clubhouse. But guys, that'll do it. Until the next unboxing or the next video, I will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.